somebody will ask me, how was your day? Majority of my day I was in my head. So honestly, I don't even know how to answer that. Anxiety, the word that a lot of people have and really don't talk about. I am recording because I want to bring you guys in way more than I am. I vlog, I give advice, but it's a deeper root to me. And for me to have a fan base now, I want to show you guys the real me. It's not like I never was showing y'all the fake me, because baby, everything 100 about me, baby, don't get it twisted. But I want to show y'all more. I want to show y'all more of me, because I feel like there's more of me. And I want to show you guys that you're not alone, and what you face is okay. And you will overcome it like I am. I am an overthinker. Hypochondriac, I think that's how you pronounce it. And if that's not how you pronounce it, please correct me. I can take criticism, but don't try to bash me. What you talking about? And that causes anxiety. I've been battling with not too much anxiety, but overthinking and hypochondriac. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this totally wrong. Hypochondriac, something like that. But since I was younger, I always used to scare myself. The littlest things can throw me off. I've been a Google researcher. It will work me up to make me think of something I don't have. And I still go through it. It's never changed. Because for one, I never really pushed myself to I never pushed myself to the full extent to help me cope with it, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna go on medication, because when the doctors are meant to kill you. I'm gonna just say it, period, point blank. If you don't got no money like that, they're gonna kill you. And even if you do have money, they're going to just give you more prescription that you don't need, and they're just gonna you're gonna be a test in the lab. And that's what I'm not. And baby, if God is for me, who can be against me? So, the stuff that I deal with, a lot of people, I'm spiritual. So the stuff that I deal with, people that deal with it also can be like, oh, I need prescription, or, you know, this and that, and it can't be cured, and all of this. Now, I don't think it really can be cured, but you can tame it down where it won't be a problem like that. Because I'm always going to deal with it, because that's just who I am. I'm an overthinker. That's just something that's in my bloodstream, but it won't make me. You know, it's not going to be in me so much where I can't function, because since I was younger, my biggest thing with overthinking, I always used to overthink about my health. I always used to, and still do to this day. Let me stop saying I always used to, because if you pay attention to how I talk, I always talk in affirmation style, like majority of the time. Like in one of my videos, I said I'm an overcomer with anxiety. I have not really overcame that, but I speak that because I am that, and once you believe it, you seek it, and you are. But I want to be realistic with you guys in this video. So one of the things that I still deal with, but I'm overcoming it, since I was younger, I used to scare myself. Like I always used to, so like there's been so many diseases. When I was younger, I had like a skin tag. You know how people get skin tags and stuff. And I used to overthink it so much. My mom took me to the doctor because she was like, oh my gosh, like you overthink so much, we just gonna take you to the doctor at this point. And I was crying, and they're like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong? And I was telling the doctor, like, you know, I just want to go out. Can I stay? I need to breathe. But me not knowing, it was just anxiety, because I kept overthinking it. Like, I was overthinking it to the point where my heart was racing and I couldn't breathe. And I was like, is it cancer? And they were like, no. And I could breathe. Like, it was like a hand over my throat. And once they said, no, you're fine, like, looked at me like, are you tripping? Like, I could breathe. Just know I am a overthinker, and I overthink it so much. Like, it could be a normal day for me, and all of a sudden I am getting anxiety. Then once I get anxiety, like an anxiety will just come, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll feel a little bit, and I know the anxiety is coming. My heart starts beating a little fast, and my mind gets a little like this, and I have to keep breathing. My breathing will come more excessively, and I'll notice, okay, my anxiety is kicking. I always used to be like, okay, my anxiety is coming. I would prepare for my anxiety. So when my anxiety would come, I would prepare for it. Not knowing that when you feel your anxiety coming, you should prepare for it in a whole different way, which means is calm down. For example, I'm gonna make more videos about this, but my mind was just telling me to record and talk, and that's what I'm doing. So not even my mind, maybe God, but like, it don't even matter. You see how I can overthink? I'm gonna overthink who told me, where I got the message from. It don't matter where I got the message. I got a message. I got a message. So I came off. I was at work and I was feeling I called my mom. I was on my break and I was telling her, like, I'm sad. She's like, why are you sad, daughter? And I'm like, you know, I wish I was normal. I wish I was normal, and I don't like overthinking. And you know, my anxiety, like, I wish I never had this, you know. But she was telling me, promise, you know, and I kind of felt her voice getting a little louder. And most of my family, like, they know how I am. So when I go through my things, sometimes I won't call my family because I just know they're gonna give me like, girl, you know, like, tell me the same thing they've been telling me. But it's like, I'm still developing myself, and it's not as easy as people think. Like, people be like, just don't think about it, or, you know, but it's easier said than done. And I came a long way. Don't get me wrong, I came a long way. I made so much progress, but there's still progress that needs to be made. And one of the progress is action. But not to get off topic, basically I was just telling her, you know, I wish I didn't overthink. And she was just telling me, you know, you've been like this since you were a kid, Zai. And that's my middle name is Yaziah, and she just called me Zai for short. But she's like, you've been like this since you were a kid. Like, you're convincing me, do you need medical help? And I snapped right out of it. I was like, no. Like, you know, so I knew that if I were able to snap out of it to say no and crack up, that means I was sitting in it for too long. Because that proves to me right then and there. So you snapped out of it to say no, but you won't go right back into that hole to get in your feelings. So I said no, because at the end of the day, I don't mess with the doctors. God is my healer. God is my doctor. No. You guys are not finna diagnose me with a whole bunch of things, then put me on medication. And then really it's worse than it ever was. Now I really can't function. Now my body depends on that medicine. And when I'm not on that medicine, I'm so mind corrupted that I can't even function. I'm not even the same promise I was. So it's not too intense. Like, mine, from a scale 1 through 5, I say it's like a 3.5. 3.5, yeah. 3.5. It's not as, like, bad, because people don't understand, like, how my mind is. Like, right now, I feel like I'm just talking. Like, I feel like I'm talking a whole bunch right now that I don't even know if you guys can understand what I'm saying, but yeah, basically I was telling her that, and she made me shake it off. And while I was in there, I was just praying. I was tapping my heart, and I was just praying against it, praying and praying, rebuking it. And I calmed down. And then I was talking to one of my coworkers and coming to know that she deals with anxiety too, and, you know, just telling me all the things. She's like, yeah, she was just telling me I just had anxiety, and I was like, wow, me too. I know I'm going to master this. You know, I know there's going to be a day where there's not even going to be anxiety. I'm not even going to come across it, because I mastered it so much. I know how to calm every string of my body down. And, you know, I'm mastering it now. I mastered it now. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I don't want to keep talking in circles. I don't know if y'all understand me, but write down in the comments if you do. But I just want y'all to know that you are not alone. I overthink all the time. Like, I will be in my head so much, I'm mentally drained. Now I'm tired and I can't handle my business. I'll wake up, have a good day, and be in my, like, somebody will ask me, how was your day? Majority of my day I was in my head. So honestly, I don't even know how to answer that. But, like, you know, it's real. Like, but I'm learning, I'm coping with it, and I'm not going to let this break me. I know I'm going to overcome this, and I know I'm going to pick up the same camera and tell y'all I mastered this. But I came on here because I want to just show y'all how I calm my anxiety down. Rule number 1, God. God, 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 God. And the truth, what I tell y'all, I posted it on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, make sure you go follow me on TikTok, because I be posting little clips and stuff. But basically what I was saying, the light side of the situation is always the bright side of the situation. And what helps me calm down, I just start saying the facts. I'm going to master this. I start speaking positive over myself. Then I start, praying. I got home, and I don't feed anxiety with anxiety. And what that means being said, when you feel the anxiety coming in your mind, in your heart, however you feel it coming, let's say your anxiety is coming because you start shaking. Like, when you know your anxiety is coming, the first thing you need to do is breathe. People be like, breathing don't work. No, you really have to breathe. You have to stop, silence your mind, and breathe. Then what you do is you focus on the present. So for example, I'm in the bathroom. I'll be like, okay, there's a candle, there's a camera, there's water, there's a Bible, book, bag. I just start naming what's in front of me. I start focusing on the present. Then I calm myself down. Like, when the anxiety come, I don't look at anxiety and be like, oh my gosh, anxiety, now I have to cope, and now I have to cry. No, I'm going to do the complete opposite. You want to come against me, I'm going to rebuke you. Now that I've rebuked you, I'm going to calm myself down, and now I can have a peaceful night. And of course, I'm going to have my days. Of course, life goes on, and life is life at the end of the day, trials and tribulations. But basically, I'm going to turn this camera on all the time now. I need to start uploading consistent. I need to bring y'all in way more. I need to show y'all what I go through. Everything's not glitz and glamour around here, okay? So yeah, right now I lit some candles. I'm gonna put some on the tub, some over here, and I'm gonna just sit in the tub and read my Bible. I bought this Stop Overthinking book off of Amazon. I think this was $12. If you are an overthinker, definitely go buy this book, bro. I'm on page 16. I started reading this last night, and this is really good. I like this book. Honestly, it definitely speaks to me. And the first chapter, I ain't gonna read, but the first chapter was definitely me, bro. That's how I knew, okay, this book's definitely for me. But what I'm finna do, I'm finna pray. I'm finna pray before I hop in this tub and just calm my mind, And then after that, I'm just going to continue my night. I'm going to clean my room. I'm going to watch YouTube. Like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a bath, clean myself, clean my room, and watch YouTube. That is what I'm going to do until I go to sleep. Type down in the comments right now, I am an overcomer. Write that down right now. I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. Speak that into existence, baby. Speak that into existence. But yeah, y'all, enough talking for my water get cold. I love y'all. Keep watching. Stay tuned for the mo. And yeah.